Hello everyone, welcome to my fashion class, Sam&Beth clothier. My name is Wally. Today we are going to be talking about how to construct a bustier dart. Now to construct a bustier dart, we first of all need to get our basic bodies ready, and these are the measurements we are going to be using for the basic body. For the back is 17 divided by 2, 8.5 plus half, 9 inches. You mark it here, then you come down a little, then you mark 9 inches, and thereafter you pick your ruler and draw a line. Next, you do the armhole depth. The armhole depth for this is 8.5. In my previous video, I've already talked about how to calculate the armhole depth. So if you have not watched my previous class on that, please go and watch it. And you are going to get the formula and apply it anytime you want to get armhole depth. Next is to mark the waist, the half length. The half length for this is 18 inches. You measure from the neck, mark 18 inches. So come to this place and mark 18 inches. And pick up your ruler again and draw your waistline. Draw your waistline. Then next you come to this shoulder line that you drew. Mark 1 inch. Then you connect it to the neck. Connect it to the neck. The next thing is you construct your armor. You put your armor curve, and to do that you are going to measure this place 7.5 divided by 2. You get 3/4. Pick your ruler, you are going to go in a little bit here. You go in by 3/4. Then pick your ruler again and draw a slant line from this low shoulder point. Then come to the bust. You place a quarter of your bust plus whatever you have decided to add for the dart. So for the bust is 39 divided by 4 plus 2.5. You get 12.25. 12.25. Then you come to the waist and mark the waist. The same principle applies. The waist is 31 divided by 4 plus 3.5. You get 11.25. Then use your ruler and connect the bust to the waist. Connect the bust to the waist. Then you put the armor curve. Using your armor curve, construct the curve. Okay, so the next thing to do is to put your nipple to nipple. Construct your nipple to nipple. The nipple to nipple is 8 inches divided by 2, 4 inches. Measure from the center front. Measure from the center front and draw the nipple to nipple line. Draw the nipple to nipple line. Draw the nipple to nipple line. On this line, you're going to find your bust points, your under bust, the bust points, and your under bust. For this personality, the under bust, the upper bust is 10 plus half, that is 10 and a half. Then the under bust is 14 plus half, 14 and a half. And of course, the length of this is 18. From neck to waist is 18 inches. Now, the next thing we need to do is to construct our darts. From the bust point, we are going to move away 1 inch. Please watch my other video. Watch my other video on darts. You know, we have a principle of darting. You know, the principle says that you move away 1 inch from the prominent area, so that by the time you construct the dart, the prominent part will be emphasized and it will give the garment a very nice shape. Now, for these princess darts, we are going to take off 1 inch from here, and from here we are going to take off 1.5. Here also, we are going to take off half an inch here, and here we take off 1 inch. Construct that using your ruler. Using your ruler, connect the points. Coming also. Connect the points. Next, from this midpoint, you connect to the nipple points. From the midpoint, connect to the middle, to the nipple points, and on this nipple points, you mark an inch. The same principle applies. Mark an inch, and then here you are going to take off 1 inch. This area, this armhole area, what you are taking off is 1 inch. Then pick your ruler, straight ruler, and connect from that point to this point. To this point. So you need to extend this leg here, this second leg here, and the reason is so that by the time you must have cut the pattern and you are joining it, this part will not be shorter, because if you just cut it at this point like this, you know, following this armhole curve, by the time you be joining it, it will be short. So because of that, you are going to go out about 1 inch, and then you would redraw the armhole curve. You redraw the armhole curve. Now, take note that here we added 2.5, and here I added 3.5. The reason why we need to add 2.5 here is because of these darts. We are going to, the total allowance that we are going to remove from here is 2 inches. The space within the dart is 1 inch, and this leg, by the time you'll be holding it together, you are going to use 1 inch to join it together. Half here, 1 inch, and then the remaining half is for the sewing allowance. While here, we need to add this 3.5 because of what we are suppressing here. You know, here we remove 1.5, half here, 1 inch here, 1 inch here, 1.5. I mean 1 inch here. Here is half an inch. Here we remove 1 inch. Here we remove 1.5. So the reason why we added this is because majorly is because of this, is because of these points, and we need to add this 3 inches because this place, you know, definitely if you are drawing up like this area is going to be wider. So that is why we need to take off, you know, extra half an inch, make it 1.5 instead of 1 that we have here, so that it will, you know, take care of the excess that you will have here. And here also we have removed 1 inch. So I also need to let you know that this dart that we have constructed perform 2 functions. The first function is that it gives the garment a very nice fit. It fits at the bust area. And the second function is aesthetic because it adds to the beauty of the garments. You know, the line from the waist runs smoothly, then from here into the armhole, and that is why we need to pull this curve from this point to this point. Use your curve to blend a very smooth, continuous curve that will run from the waist into the armhole, from the waist into the armhole. So we have come to the end of our class. I hope you enjoy today's class. Thank you very much, and God bless you.